Carrie, doctors, drugs, emergency care when you're out of network, are those things customers should really care about?
Yeah, I think people don't often know that they should ask about out-of-network coverage and those types of questions. So here's what I think people should know. We talked about the negotiated rate you get from an insurance company. That's like the discount for getting health insurance. Well, the insurance company only negotiates those prices with providers who are within their network. That's really what the network is where do you get those discounted rates.
And a lot of these are real simple things that a licensed agent can help you do pretty quickly. So in this section, we've actually got 3 videos with Tim, our licensed agent, where he's going to actually walk you through doctors and hospitals. How do you make sure they're in your plan? Then he'll talk through prescription drugs. They sort of have their own network called the formulary, so Tim will show us how to find a formulary. And then finally, Tim's going to address what happens if you go out of network. So we're going to start with doctors, and we'll play the first video with Tim.
Hi everybody, I'm Tim. I'm going to walk you through one of the many questions we get in our customer care center, which is, how do I know if a doctor is in my network? This is one of the things our licensed agents can definitely help you out with. So I'm going to walk you through what would happen if you called me, an eHealth agent, and how I would help you verify if a doctor or hospital is covered by your plan. First thing we do is go to the Find Doctor tool on the plan details page of our website. So once we find the specific plan you're interested in, we'll go ahead and click on the Find Doctor link. This will launch our Find Doctor tool. I like our tool because it lets you search by doctor name, hospital affiliation, specialty, and range, how far away they are from your zip code. If for some reason eHealth does not get provider data from the insurance company, then we'll go ahead and try to connect you with the insurance company's tool if they have one. It's important to know that if you're using a Find Doctor tool on an insurance company's website or at eHealth, you'll want to double check with the doctor that they accept the plan that you're interested in. In some instances, doctors may accept coverage from an insurance company, but that doesn't necessarily mean they accept all the plans that insurance company sells. So for instance, if I ask my doctor, do you accept Blue Cross? They may say yes, but if I ask my doctor, do you accept Blue Cross coverage 1000 bronze? It might be a different answer. Our agents can help you use this tool to help you find out whether or not a doctor is accepted by an insurance company and a particular plan. While our tool is awesome, we always recommend that you call to verify whether or not they're accepted by a particular plan, because doctors and hospitals do change networks.
You know, Tim makes some great points. I would just reinforce the point that there is no guarantee that networks are going to stay the same. So doctors move in and out of networks all the time, and it happens so frequently that if you know you're going to have surgery or something major going on, check with your health insurance company to make sure your doctor and your hospital are accepted by your specific plan. I do also want to point out that many new insurance companies are going to start offering plans to individuals and families this year, so their networks may be different. Just another good reason to reshop.
We're going to transition and talk about prescription drugs. Every insurance company has something called the formulary, which is a list of the drugs covered by each of their plans. So in this video, Tim is going to walk us through one of the ways an agent can help you find the formulary and determine which drugs are covered by a plan.
Hi, Tim here again. Another frequently asked question I used to get asked at our customer care center is, how do I know if an insurance company covers my prescription medication? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through how I or another insurance agent is going to help you verify whether or not a prescription is covered under your plan. Once an agent has helped you find a plan that's within your budget and has the coverage you're looking for, we'll want to go ahead and find the most recently published formulary list from the insurance company. Each year, insurance companies publish a list of medications that are going to be covered under their plans. This list is called the formulary list, and it can be found on the insurance company's website. Typically, what we'll do is we'll look for a formulary list on an internet search engine like Yahoo or Google. For this example, we'll go ahead and search for Anthem Blue Cross formulary list. For this demo, we'll go ahead and say that you live in California. We've selected an Anthem Blue Cross plan, and we want to see if it covers the drug albuterol, which is common medication for asthma. Once we find the most recent drug list, we're going to want to search for your drug. I'm going to search the list using Control or Command F on the keyboard and search for the drug name albuterol. And look, there it is, albuterol Pro Air HFA is listed on the most recent up-to-date formulary list. One of the other things we can help you out with is finding how much your drug will cost. Just because a prescription medication is covered by an insurance company doesn't mean it's free. Different plans cover prescription medications differently under different tiers, and depending on whether or not it's covered at a copay or the cost is going towards the deductible. Also, you want to make sure that you're checking the right list. Insurance companies typically update their formulary list once a year. This is one of the many ways licensed agents can help you verify whether or not a drug is covered by an insurance plan.
It's a great example of how an agent can help you find if your prescription drugs are covered by your specific plan. So all plans do cover drugs, but they may not cover the same drugs at the same rates.
The last issue we got questions about was what do you do if you have to go out of network for some reason? So we got one more video with Tim. He's going to walk us through some things you should look for in a plan if you think you'll need to go out of network for care.
Hello again. This time we're going to tackle one of the pitfalls that customers fear when choosing a plan. What happens if I do see a doctor or hospital and I go out of network? There's 3 things you want to be aware of right off the top. First off, if this does happen to you, you're not totally out of luck. Second, if you're not 100% certain that your doctor or hospital is in network, you may want to try to find a plan that does feature out-of-network coverage. And third, if you do find yourself out of network, you might have to file your own claims and you might end up paying more than if you did see an in-network doctor or facility. So I'm going to walk you through how to use eHealth.com to find a plan that has both in and out of network coverage. And if you do have to file a claim, we'll talk about how to do that and the timeline related to that. To start, let's find a plan that does feature out of network coverage. To do this, we'll go ahead and use eHealth.com's sorting tool. Once you find a plan, you'll need to click on the plan name to verify it has out of network coverage. This will launch the plan details page. On this page, you find tons of great information, including what type of plan, and whether or not the plan includes out-of-network coverage. So you can see here that the plan does in fact have out-of-network coverage. So what does that mean? That means if you do choose a plan that does have out-of-network coverage, you'll be able to see a doctor or provider that isn't necessarily in your plan's network. So if you do wind up at a doctor or hospital that says they don't take your insurance company, your insurance will still cover a portion of the covered medical expenses. But if you do see a provider that's out of network, generally you'll have higher cost sharing responsibilities and you'll have to file your own claims. These claims are filed directly with the insurance companies, so eHealthInsurance doesn't see your claims or any of the health information on your claims. But that doesn't mean we can't help you with out-of-network coverage. eHealth can help you in 3 ways. We can help you determine what bills and documentation you need in order to file a claim. We can help you with timing, how long you have to file a claim. Sometimes it's as quick as 90 days and up to a year, so you don't want to procrastinate. And the best way to file an out-of-network claim. Believe it or not, some insurance companies still require that you submit it via fax machine. So it's always good to speak with a licensed agent whenever you're making these big decisions so that we can definitely help you out.
What I'd emphasize here is that you need to have out-of-network coverage to file an out-of-network claim, and you have a limited amount of time to file an out-of-network claim. So you want to do that right away. Don't wait till the last minute. And the other thing I want to point out is that if you use an agent or broker like eHealth, we can help you figure out how and where to file your claim.